Good afternoon. Ciao, Jean. How are you today? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me this wonderful Wednesday afternoon, morning, or evening, of course, depending on when you are watching. As always, you guys, I've enjoyed starting the live a little bit earlier. I think that it does give us a little bit of time. As always, you guys, I've enjoyed starting the live. We don't need to hear me in stereo. Apologies. Um, Again, it just has allowed us, I think, a little bit more of an opportunity to say hello to everybody. And I do enjoy that aspect, of course, of the sale. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it here with me. We've got some great things this afternoon. We've got vintage and antiques, of course. We've got glass and pottery and jewelry. We have one piece of jewelry. We've got some hand carved wood. Today, we're going international to China, to Belgium, to Italy, to Romania. We're going to go visit Romania today, you guys. Excited about that. So, before, of course, we get too far into that, let's go ahead. We're going to scroll up to the top here, see who we can highlight first. I know who it is. It's Miss Misty Meadows, aka or otherwise known as Ellen. How are you doing, lady? Thank you for being here. Trina, you're working, girl. You're here. I see ya. You're with us in the sale. Everybody sees Miss Trina, okay? Oh, Miss Ellen confirmed for her. Thank you, lady. We got you, Trina. We got you. Hey, Ruthie B, how are you doing today, this morning? For you, of course. I know Ruthie does. I know I do. Anybody else out there? Take a good sip. Whether it's coffee, tea, cocoa, maybe it's a soda. I know some people like to start off their day with a Coke, a Diet Coke, of course, or a Mountain Dew with a whole bunch of vanilla pumped in it. Names. I shall not mention names. Hey Karen, good afternoon, good morning. How are you doing up there in old Canada? Staying warm. I hope. Uh-oh, she's in the chat. Miss Vicky Romans is with us. How are you doing today, Vicky? Oh my goodness. And we got Miss Connie. Connie, how are you doing today, ladies? Thank you both for being here. And it really was such a great pleasure to get to meet you and Connie to spend a little bit more time with you. It was a great pleasure. Ladies, thank you so very much. We've got Miss Steele is in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, lady and Shannon. Hello, how are you today? Again, appreciate you guys being here today. Again, ciao to Miss Jean. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Miss Deborah is in the chat. How are you? She's up to shenanigans as always. Don't worry, they're good ones. That's what she tells me at least. I'm not keeping score. I am not keeping score. I'm just saying. Mary Ellen, how are you? Good afternoon. Thank you for popping in today. Pat, how are you doing today, lady? Thank you for being here. Rose is in San Antonio, but she got somebody checking on the mail. It's always a good thing, especially in the world that we live in today. But the sad truth, Miss Rose, we've got a whole rose garden today. Ladies, thank you for being here. We got Corky. Hello, thank you for being here. A new name to me. Appreciate you being here. I hope that you have a good time today. That's always, of course, the goal. Miss Barbara White is with us. Hello, Barbara. How are you today? Mary Beth, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Betty, hello, lady. How are you today? Oh my goodness, and talking about somebody else that we got to meet this weekend. We've got Kim is in the chat with us. Good afternoon, Kim. How are you doing today? I'm so glad that you guys arrived safe and sound back out there in the desert. She's in the desert. We got Cheryl is with us. Good morning, good afternoon, lady. How are you doing? And Karen, hello. How are you? Christina, girl, I got you, girl. Don't you worry. I saw Miss Gutierrez. Hola, how are you today? Thank you for being here. Charlotte, lady, how have you been? She's over there in the UK. It's late. Thank you for being here. Hello, lady. I'm so glad to see you. I know it's hard with the the change in time over there. But thank you for being here. Melinda, hello. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Corky is in Michigan, so mitten high five to you there. We got Perla. Hey, lady, how are you doing today? So good of you to be here with us. We got Miss Shields. I am feeling better. It is there. It's just not as angry. I'm very proud of myself. I ate a bowl of cereal after the sale yesterday and I laid, yes, I did. I'm going to admit it. I laid on the heat pad and it did help significantly. Um, so I am feeling much better, but we're not 100%, but I'll take much better any day of the week. Hey, Anjo, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. We got North Beach soap. Does it smell good? Does it smell like the ocean? Does it smell like the beach? Either works. Either works. Hey Joe, how you doing today? And Donna, good afternoon. Hey Diane, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. And we got Decimal. Good afternoon. We got the one, the only Miss Tammy Christopherson. Yeah, we do. Hello, Carol. How are you today? Nick Knacks and Kitty Cats. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got Miss Meow Meow herself, everybody's favorite winking and Esco kitty. Amy, how are you doing today, lady? Are you staying warm? This weather. Didn't y'all get excited? It was 70s and 80s, and now all of a sudden it's back into the 50s again, cold at night. Tell ya, just when you thought it was safe to pack away all of the sweaters. Psych, Mother Nature, she does have her tricks. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for popping in today. Again, whether you are here to I get to be your lunch buddy or your background noise, I certainly do appreciate it. If you're here just for some laughs and to watch the things go by, I certainly appreciate it. Maybe you were here to connect with some wonderful people down there in the chat. Certainly am. It is a huge privilege to be able to provide that opportunity. And of course, I got some stuff for sale, so I will just say thank you very much for your purchases today. Well, not that we're assuming anything, of course. If you are new here, maybe you're shy, you don't know if you want to say hello, put yourself out there in the chat. It's okay, go for it. I encourage you to do that. There are some wonderful people in the community and in the chat. They will most certainly make you feel right at home. And if you're still unsure, I certainly appreciate you being here one way or the other, maybe next week. Maybe next week. Hello, Denise and Tracy. Good afternoon, ladies. Thank you for being here. Hey, Becca. It's an odd question, but do you still have? Yeah, I do still have my gallbladder. I do still have my gallbladder. We've just gotten to that age where these are the things that we are going to talk about. And I'm girl, today I woke up and hey, look, I'll take it. It's better than the alternative. You know what I mean? Let's put it into a little perspective. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. And Linda, good afternoon. Marie, hello, hello. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to get into this sale today. You guys, I've got 20 items at a bare minimum. We'll see how the timing goes. I think we'll be able to get through most of this pretty quick. We do have a Christmassy bonus item. Hello, Janet. How are you doing today? So everything is going to be a quick claim today. Oh my gosh, no, it's not. Everything is going to be an offer. You're all like, oh, what? No, just kidding. It's just the headache. No, but seriously, everything will be an offer up today. As always, I am going to be honoring just in cases. So if you want to use a just in case, please feel free. You are not obligated. You don't have to use a just in case. Throw in your highest bid. Either works. Do keep in mind we are going to have our countdown. We do, of course, have our official bid ender, and that is going to be the one, the only Ruth B. She's telling you to refresh often for a reason. First and foremost, thank you, Ruthie B, for being here. A round of applause for Miss Ruthie for taking time out of her day as she does weekly to help me out here on this sale. Really do appreciate you, ladies, lady. Um, But yes, definitely refresh often. And the reason she's telling you that is because she's out there on the West Coast and she's got some fast internet as well as fast fingers. So you are going to be racing against Ruthie today for the official bid end. Any bid I see afterwards, unfortunately, I can't honor. It's anything that goes in before that bid. And keep in mind that we did. The reason that Ruthie is doing it as most resellers do, especially when selling live, is because it makes it the I think the fairest because there isn't a lag. So if I'm always putting in bid end, it's always going to come out before you guys even hear the end of the countdown. So I think it makes it that much more fair. If again, let's talk about if you're new. Maybe it's been a while since you have been with me. Welcome to and welcome back. Certainly appreciate it. I am going to need some contact information from you. Hey, Stephanie, how are you doing today? Um, Stephanie, I got your email right before the live, and this is how we're going. It was my mistake, so it is yours. Yes, and I'm not going to hear anything else about it. It is yours. It is yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's coming to you, lady. Yes, Stephanie. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, Stephanie. Yes, it is. Um, what was I saying now? Mm, something about that's the email. Pamma Bama. Oh my gosh, I know that is next week. How crazy is that? I get to see Miss Pamela in the flesh next week for the Springfield May extravaganza. That's going to be in Springfield, Pennsylvania. No, it's not. It's going to be in Springfield, Ohio, as it is every year. It'll be in Springfield, Ohio, which is only 15 minutes from here. So definitely. Nikki Moss, lady, how are you doing today? Um, Today is going to be that day. What was I saying? Email. If you're new or it has been a while since you've been with me, you just need to send me your contact information right here. You're going to see in the banner throughout the course of the sale. It's simply the.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. Of course, it is the pinned comment that you do see there at the top of the chat. It's the blue rectangle. And last but not least, it is in the description of the video. The information that you're going to want to send is your real name if it's different than your YouTube username. If it's different, please make sure to include your YouTube username. Otherwise, I'm like, who are you? So include both of those if they're different. Your full shipping address, most importantly, is of course your zip code so that I can get you the calculated discounted shipping. Oh my gosh. And I just found out this morning the shipping rates have went down. The shipping rates have went down. Yeah, they did. Like a good amount. I'm not going to get into it, but let me just say there's definitely added savings in shipping. I was like pleasant surprise. I mean, they went down too. I was like, okay, just like a couple of cents. No, they didn't. Dollars. They went down dollars. Oh, Amy knew about it. Amy said they went down Monday. Well, it's true, Ellen. It is true. I know, Karen. It is about time. Let's see how long they can keep the rates down, shall we? But anyhow, how? So send out that contact information. And last but not least is the email address that you use for PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, it is okay. You can still make a purchase today. Just go ahead and send the same email with the same contact information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will be able to, hey Laura, I will be able to send you a guest link. It is going to be through PayPal. I only accept payment through PayPal. You don't have to sign up for an account. You do put in your shipping information, but you can use any credit or debit card that you would like. I just direct reply to that email with the link. You click on it, and it's going to ask you to put in your name, your shipping address, and then your method of payment. The added bonus to all of that is that you will still get the buyer protection. Okay. I think that that is about it. So let's just go ahead and get right into the sale. Are you all ready? Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Are you refreshed? Literally, like in the chat, are you refreshed? Mhm. All right, let's start off kind of gentle, price wise, but some of you might be a little like, "Ugh," with this first item. We're going to start it off at just $12. It is a brooch. It is a vintage piece of jewelry. That's right. It is in a gold tone, but do you see the shape? Are you scared yet? So you do see the clasp. It is like that loop that we have right here, and you just, push it down. So there is not like a safety clasp on this one. So do keep that in mind. It is in a gold tone. There are no marks or hallmarks to it. It is 2 inches by 2 inches, and that is to the spread of the little legs here as well as the length. So 2 by 2, but it is in fact a gold tone spider with a faux onyx thorax here and little black sparkly eyes. Okay. There's no pitting to it. There's no condition issue to it. I love it. I love finding the creepy crawlies. It's just something that's super unexpected. Maybe you love the insects, you just have a flair for the macabre. Maybe you're a giant lover of, the spooky, the Halloween. I mean, how perfect is it that I'm wearing orange right now? So creepy crawly. Ah! No, it's not real. It's not going to get you, right? Jamie's not scared. She said, actually, I would love to wear it. So again, we are in a gold tone with a faux onyx, both thorax and eyes. This is the thorax is done like a cabochon, right? And then you just have like your little channel set eyes right in there. Okay. No pits, no chips to it. There's no patina to it. I see. I'm not mad at it if you put it or wore it. Okay, let's get my fingers out of the way. Well, maybe we're not going to be able to go. We wore it in a non-traditional. So if you have like a hat, put it on there, use it as a scarf, wear it as a brooch. Totally up to you. But again, 2 by 2, but I don't know the specific manufacturer on it. Miss Rose, Jamie, ladies, thank you for your bid. Melinda, gotcha. Jamie G is in it at 20. Really appreciate it, you guys. 2 by 2, no condition issues. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Bid end. A spider. It wants to come say hello, Jane. It wants to come say hello. Boom. There is our spider web bit end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I do appreciate it. And you guys, thank you so much for your bids. Do of course appreciate that, of course. But congratulations to Miss Jamie G. Lady at $20. Little spider friend here is gonna come live with you. Let me get you written down. Gotcha, lady. Gotcha. All right. Let me set that to the side. Mostly better, Virginia. I do appreciate you guys asking. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I know I do like it on a hat too. Richard's off working today. He's not lurking today. No. Okay. What shouts do we do next? Let's do this interesting little piece. Now, this is a Japan piece, and this is yeah, it is stamped made in Japan. I had a McCoy one yesterday, but this is not obviously a McCoy with the stamping of made in Japan. Okay, I'll do glass next, Corky. I'll do glass next. Okay, I've got some pottery here for you, ceramic. Just trying to stall because I'm not seeing it on. Not seeing it on my list. Wow. Did I write this down? Slag, Belgium, Totem, German, Vic, Roman, Flambe, Art, Fenton, Murano, Bird. Bird. It's under Bird. That's why we can't find it. I'm going to start the piece off at $16 if there is any interest. There's no condition issues. There's no chips. There's no cracks. Let me say there is crazing. I know some people do consider that a condition issue. So there is, in fact, crazing. You can see barely, but it is hanging on there, made in Japan. Hey, Christy, how are you doing today? Thank you for jumping in. So made in Japan. And it is, in fact, our flower frog that's got a parrot on it. Okay. I love this. This is a great figural piece, but most certainly can be used as a flower frog. Now, unlike yesterday's, this does have glazing on the bottom as well as the interior. However, it does not have glazing around the perimeter. So that is something to keep in mind if you do want to use it as an actual flower frog, because the water will absorb in here, and that is what is going to cause or create additional crazing. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because the piece is already crazing. However, if you are a huge fan of those very deep, dark craze marks, I'm not opposed to it, then feel free. Otherwise, I think that it would go great for synthetics, for dried florals. I think that another great thing to use this for is maybe you have like stick pins or straight pins, like the Victorian hat pins or lapel pins. That certainly can make a beautiful display, especially because you can get multiple sticks or pins in here to create those small clusters, and they very much can kind of read very floral-esque. Now, the height on the piece is 6 inches. We are at 6 inches tall. And again, it is this blue, brown, and kind of like a mauve um, parrot up here. I'm totally seeing a fake succulent, 100%. Air plants could live in here if you get the very small ones, just kind of tuck their roots down in there. But it is a bird, a parrot, pardon me. It seems to be on a rock, though it might be a tree. We are, of course, seeing some leaf and vine detailing to it. Looks like I have some smudge over here. Dirt, otherwise known as dirt. So again, great color scheme, a little bit darker, so he's not this bright, vibrant parrot. He's a little more subdued. Okay, beautiful navy with some green, browns, and obviously he does have like his little mauve accent up here. Okay, 6 inches tall. No chips, no cracks. There is crazing. Miss Melinda is in it at 17. Ladies, I do appreciate your bids. Made in Japan, made in Japan. Bloop. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. Agreed. He is totally chill. He's totally chill, Christy. Miss Barbara White's coming in on the action. Watch out at 18. Thank you, lady. Do appreciate it. Virginia. Put clear nail polish on there. Stop, Virginia, with the ideas. The easy solutions, too, might I add. Appreciate that one. There's our parrot bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Or tropical bird bid end. Tropical bird bid end. Thank you. Miss Barbara, white lady at 18. It's coming to you. Thank you. I promise my thumb was in it. Thank you, everyone, of course, for your bids. Do appreciate it, Miss Barbara. Thank you again. I'm going to get you written down here. Um, okay, we gotcha. We gotcha, lady. What did I say? Glass. Um, let's go international. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's go to, I said we were going to go to Romania. Let's go to Romania. We're going to start the next piece off at $20. There's no condition issues. It is glass. Now, look, I have said it before and I will say it again. I'm not the biggest fan of glass baskets. However, however, sometimes there is a sculpt and maybe there's just the quality of a basket. There's two baskets today. Two. This is the first of our two baskets, okay? Now, this one I would never have known was made in Romania had it not had well, it's totally washed out, okay? So we do have a foil sticker here that does say, though you can barely read it, made in Romania. So check it out. Look at that. I mean, look at how deep that ruby red is to it. This has got some fantastic, look at that basket, y'all, and the knot up at the top. This has got some fantastic weight and clarity to the glass. I will say that it is a very deep, almost oxblood red, not really a ruby red, right? It's much deeper. The red is much, much deeper. There you can kind of see with some natural light. I had to pull the blinds because I was really getting washed out today. Thank you, Miss Romines at 22. Let's talk about it. It is to an exact measurement is 8 and 3/4 inches, and that is to the top of the twist up here. I will say this that the twist, it very much, and this is just one of those things you see what you see, it kind of very much reads as a seashell to me. I don't think that it is. I just see seashell. Keep in mind that the red glass does go up the sides of the handles. It is more pronounced on the interior, though it does reflect to the exterior, okay? You do see that clear glass here. You can see that red, the case, does come up on the interior, and that does go all the way up to the twist. However, it is not in the twist itself, which is really interesting. Love the sculpted detail down here along the bottom. This is, whoa, Michael, it is completely polished. It has got a mirror finish to that bottom, okay? Smooth bottom. Watch out. And again, we do have our foil tag that does indicate that it was made in Romania. Whether you keep that sticker on there, I would suggest, because all you have to do is turn it around and you never see the sticker. Same on both sides, right? It was the color, it was the unusualness of it. I love the fact that we know that it's made in Romania. I think that makes it a little bit more unique, but a great color, especially for Christmas or 4th of July's. But again, talk about using something non-traditional for Halloween. These colors, that bloody red, definitely will lend itself well to it. We are at 8 and 3/4 inches to the top. No condition issues, no chips, no cracks, no nothing. Miss Romans is in it to win it at 22. Hey, Mary B. And let's go ahead. Hello, Neela. Appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start the countdown for you. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sorry, Miss Deborah, I did miss your bid there. Vicky tipped me off. Melinda is in it at 26. Ladies, thank you so. Oh, Vicky's throwing up the increases. Neela is in it. Oh, there is our rosebud bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. I do appreciate it. So let's see here. Our Romanian basket, Melinda at 26, Neela's at 27, but Miss Romine's lady coming in at $30. Appreciate you, Vicky, as always. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me get you written down. Christy says, I missed the answer to the question if Michael's doing a dollhouse sale this weekend. You know what? I don't know. Uh, um, this is why we have been doing a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. So it might not be this weekend. We're gonna sit down and talk about that tonight. Um, we may need to do it next weekend just because there's been a lot going on. So those of you that were here, I think that you guys saw that it's a lot to run an inn, it's a lot to run this business, it's a lot to run both, as well as Richard is doing a remodel for his parents. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. So I'm tired. I'm tired. Yes, Ginger, it's because I am. Alrighty. All good things. All good things. So there are definitely things to be appreciative for, but that doesn't mean that they're not stressful, right? But definitely something to be appreciative for. Let's do, let's go to Germany. Let's go from Romania to Germany. It's a little bit of a hoof, but we're going to get there real quick. Okay. All right. There, that's right. That's right. There's no, we don't have to rush everything. Um, let's go to Germany. Now, this is like totally my vibe. It is. I don't know if it's everybody's vibe, but she's in a really good condition. I love the quality of her paint. Let's just see what you guys think. She has got a beautiful, deep mark on the bottom, which is an indication that she's an original mold and wasn't a mold that was made in a little bit later. So I am going to start her off at $25. She is a little bit of a planter, of a vase. Um, I'm going to wait for it to pop up on my end. Ooh, the lag. Okay, so the hallmark is on the bottom. It's just the generic Germany. Okay, we do have the mold number of 2300. As I say, do you see how deep? Do you see how deep that is? Like your fingernail can get caught in it. Okay, so I'm saying it's an original mold versus like a Japan mold. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. I love her very much in like the Greek revival. There are no chips, there are no cracks to the piece. Okay, agree, Connie. It is an old one. Our German lady here measures 7 1/4 inches. 7 1/4 inches. So again, here we're seeing like her planter. Okay, so you could use her as a trinket dish. This would be beautiful, I think, as a figural piece in the bathroom. um, Holding little soaps, I think would be really interesting. Maybe putting in your jewelry. Maybe you have some costume jewelry, some jewelry that vintage jewelry that you collect. Maybe that you're not worried about as much as like your diamond, rubies, and sapphires. Do you know what I'm saying? So add a little sparkle in there to her. She is in a monochrome, so there is a brown wash that has been applied. She is very much in a Greek or Roman thing. Now, I'm just going to say, Kim, you think the leg is sexy. Now, if you saw the video when I found her, I didn't notice it at first. So, oh my goodness, do you see it? Do you see it? She's advertising something, but I don't think it's the apples in the basket. No, I don't. Not sure what's going on back here, but it's almost like it's wheat and it is trailing along the back. Now, is what is in pretty true typical form is that the back is not painted, but what's in a little unusual is that they do have a little bit of the brown wash to it. Okay, she's taken side boob to a whole different level. I mean, she is. It's like, I mean, you just don't full display now at this point. So a bit of a risque sculpt, I will say that, especially for the time in which she came out. A lot of times you'll see the fabric is very thin and revealing, but she's not like, hey, simple paint to the eyes, but a very youthful face. I don't think it's distasteful, right? But I love it. It's a great, interesting piece. And the more you look at it, the more you're like, oh. So again, we are at 7 1/4 inches, no chips, no cracks at all to her. She's in fabulous condition, especially given her age. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. Do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. She did take the twins out for a walk. Unfortunately, one's getting away on her there. She got to run to catch up to that. But again, very simple paint. Very like a lot of like the 1800s, very early 1900s, within the first decade of the 19th century. This was a very prominent kind of way to paint, so things weren't overly done. It was almost done to look like a pencil sketch. More often than not, it was done in like these sepia tones. Why that particular color, I don't know. That is worth kind of investigating, though. There is our girl. What is that? Our water fountain bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. Miss Attic Fair had the high bid at 45. Debbie said she was airing out her biscuit. Oh, just gonna make sure. Michelle, gonna make sure. Yep. 45, lady, you had the high bid. No need for that just in case. Everyone, I do appreciate it. Congratulations, Miss Attic Fair. She's coming to you at 45. I do appreciate it. Miss German lady. Get you written down here. Okay. Um, I don't know. What do y'all want to do? I do have a good bit of glass. Maybe we want to go from Romania to Germany to Italy. Anybody up for Italia? Anybody? Anybody? Get it? Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go to Italy, shouts we? We're going to go to. Ouch! She's here. You're not late. You're just on time, lady. What are you talking about? Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and do some Murano. We're going to visit the island of Murano. We're going to start this piece. We're going to start it off at 30. There's no chips. There are no cracks to it. I love the shape and I love the color combination to it. If you don't know, then I will just say it is classic weight color clarity. Y'all see it? Do you see it? Creep it. Oh, it's a face hugger now. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous piece of Murano glass. The red curl. I love this form. I've had this form once before. It's one of my most favorites. It's much more intricate than a lot of the Murano pieces, and it's a little bit different than kind of like that freeform bowl that they do. You know, that bowl, that Murano bowl. This one's a little bit different. So if you do love your Murano glass, you're just a great glass collector. I mean, look at that fully polished bottom. I love how it's convex or concaved. So it goes up, but yet they created that flat side so that it would be able to sit. You see, so it's not perfectly square. There is a bow down to it. Gorgeous red. Do you see the green veining that is going up on the sides? It very much creates almost the impression of a flower, right? I think it's just super impressive. Again, if you love that mid-century glass, why not break it up with some different sculptural pieces? Again, I think that it makes it much more visually interesting than kind of having the same old, same old. So Miss Romans is at 30. Janet, I see at 30. Melinda, 32. Miss Ann is in it at 35. Janet's at 35. Ellen's at, okay. Okay, we're catching up. We're catching up. Miss Romans is at 42. Melinda is seeing an octopod, right? An octopus, a squid, a face hugger from Aliens. Watch out. Gorgeous color, though. There is no fluoresce on this piece. I did check, but I may have a piece of Murano that does fluoresce later in the sale. I mean, I'm just saying. It's true. All right, Miss Ann is at 50. Let me give you the measurement and let's go ahead and then we'll do the countdown. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So at the total height to one of the curls here, we are at 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall. All right. At its widest point in diameter, and I did measure from corner to corner, okay, we are at 8 inches. So 5 inches tall, 8 inches diagonal at its widest, okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks, beautiful free form to it. I love the green veining. Again, it's reading very like bird of paradise, to me, tropical flower, but total octopus vibes. I see it. I see it. All right, Miss Romines is in it to win it at 53. Ladies, thank you for the bids. And I am going to go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? Boom. 32 minutes to be exact. Actually, only 22 minutes into the actual sale because I don't think we didn't start right away. So don't worry. We've got some great stuff left. We do have some great stuff. Some of my favorite stuff left, as a matter of fact. Octopus bid end. Thank you, Ruth the Bee. I do appreciate it. Now, Vicky girl, you had that just in case of 59. It did come in after the bid end, but guess what? You didn't even need it anyhow. At $53, congratulations and thank you again. It's coming to you, lady. It's romance. Love it. Alrighty, thank you, lady. What shots do we do next? There's a lot of glass, so let's just keep on the glass train, shall we? Mm, Well, I said it so I won't keep you in suspense. How about that? And I am starting this piece off. Oof, okay. I even knew it glowed. Let me grab it here, not break anything along the way. Ooh. It's a hefty piece, okay? It is a hefty piece. We're going to start it off at $30 if, of course, anybody is interested. Okay. It is in an amberina with a clear, not an amberina, an amber or brown smoke colored glass with a clear base. There is no chips. There are no cracks to the piece at all. Look at that. I love this form on it. It does read a little bit more masculine, kind of very much like library or office. Not that those things are masculine, but do you know what I'm saying? We have a total height on it at 5 inches tall. Okay. And at its widest point, that's from one of these poles to the crest. So from here, whoa, from here to here, again, a diagonal measurement, it is at 9 inches. Okay. 9 inches. Here's the beauty. Do you see that clear base? Yeah, it glows. It does. It fluoresces. It's not like uranium glass glow. Do you know what I mean? It really is. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to get it to read. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit it reads. It's too bright in here for me to pull it up, but it does in fact fluoresce down here in the clear. Now you can kind of see it. It reads a little yellow. It has like a little bit of a yellow. Well, no, it does have a little bit of a yellow tint in real life. And I thought, you know what? Let me shine the UV light on that. But the base down here, it does fluoresce green. It's not, like I said, it's not a uranium glow. It's not a Vaseline glow, but it does in fact contain some uranium in there for color clarity. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece of glass. Again, a little bit more of a masculine, though I do think in a Bohemian style decor, this is going to go very well. So it is an older piece of Murano glass. We know that because of the fluoresce down here. You can see the yellow. Okay, cool. Yes, it's totally root beer glass. It's a darker brown. It's not like a traditional amber. So you're seeing that around the perimeter. We very much have like a smoke glass effect. It fades or ombres into a more traditional amber. And then again, the base is clear. The yellow that you're seeing on the interior is, of course, pulled down from the top. Okay, there I think you get a good idea of it. Okay, Miss Romines is in it at 30. I was about to set it down to the end. Well, again, measurement 5 inches at its tallest, 5 inches at its tallest. And we have a diameter, and that is running diagonally at 9 inches. No chips, no cracks. We do have a base that fluoresces. Let's do the countdown. So here we go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bident. I do. Just about anything can glow. I discovered from that Vaseline and uranium museum. Just about anything can glow. So bust out that UV light. There's our sunflower a bit end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I do appreciate it. Can't hold that one up too much longer because it is a pretty heavy piece of glass. I got a giant mess going on here. Let's get that out of the way. Vicky Romines, congratulations and thank you again at $30. That is a steal. It's coming to you, lady. Appreciate it. Got you written down mostly. Okay. Well, hello from New Mexico to you, Forspur. 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 How are you doing today? Jane, you will. You will. You will. You will. I promise, Jane. Um, let's go ahead and do this one. It's in my hand. We're going to start this piece off at $20. It is a marked, stamped Fenton piece of glass. Boom. It is right down here. Okay. Can we get it to read? Maybe. Maybe. This is, to me, it reads like the cameo glass. It's in like this warm honey tone brown. Why is my start not popping up? Did I even put it in? Yeah, I see she'll love it, but I don't see interesting. Okay, I think you guys can see it. Unfortunately, I can't to highlight it. I'm going to try to start it at 20 again. There it is. So we do have a little bud vase here. But again, that brown with the opalescent, very much like cameo. Now, I do want to point out there's a smudgy spot. It's on the interior. I haven't had the opportunity to clean it, so I do want to point that out. There is a smudgy smudge on the interior of there. I'm going to try to, hey Heidi, how are you doing? I'm going to soak that one, so this will be one of the last ones that I pack to get that to be removed, though I do want to point that out to you. So it is again a stamped piece of Fenton in their cameo glass, which is really unusual because I've not seen this. More often than not. The cameo glass that I've seen has come in the Lily of the Valley pattern. I have not seen this one. Okay, no chips, no cracks on it. It has a total height of 6 inches, and that of course is to the ruffle up here. All right, I agree. I think it's a beautiful piece, but not only that, I think it's really unusual. And it's unusual because it is in the cameo. But like I said, it's always in the Lily of the Valley pattern. I've never seen the cameo glass done in something that doesn't have a pattern on it, which I think is really nice. This is a great Bohemian piece, though. If you do have like your natural tones, it goes in perfectly with that decor, right? Again, a nice, warm, earthy tone. You, oh, I don't know. The circumference right here is a little thin to get a candle in there because I love the amber and the clear glass. Again, the glow that is provided with those pieces. Again, it's very homey and warm. It's inviting. Again, this talking about one of those colors that I prefer, that I find to be very soothing, are earth tones. And I like this one because it's a little bit of an elevated earth tone. It'll give you a little bit of a sparkle without having to be like some dark, um, like a wood tone, right? All right, let me zip it and catch up. Vicky KB, Miss Barbara White is in it too. Miss Sharp, ouch, is in it at 30. Ladies, thank you for the bids. Do appreciate it. Like I say, it is stamped Fenton in the cameo glass without a pattern on it. Bonus. Let's go ahead. Oh, what did I say it was? It is 6 inches tall. 6 inches tall. Okay, let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Where's that smooch right there? That ought to be fun. I'm definitely going to have to soak that one because even if I don't have the bottle brush, but getting that in that curve, that'll be interesting. So. All right, ladies, I am seeing those just in cases. There is our honey pot bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth the Bee. So, ouch, she had the high bid at 30, and I do appreciate it. Miss Joan D came in with that just in case of 35. However, Miss Barbara White did not want to be outdone at $36. Congratulations and thank you, lady. It is coming to you, and I'm going to get you written down. I love this piece, like I said. I think it's a great get because you're getting the cameo without that pattern. But I do love Lily of the Valley is one of my favorite patterns that Fenton did, so I'm not mad at it like that. It's just like it's nice to find the colorway without the pattern, you know? Okay. Um, let's keep it up with the no, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. Let's keep it up with the brown tones. This is another piece of glass. It's a tiny one, truthfully. It's not dollhouse related though. I'm excited about it, but truth be told, I tried. I've not been able to find the manufacturer. Listen, from what I could see, it is not Boyd's glass. It is not Imperial glass. And there was another one that I looked up that I thought, well, surely if it's not Imperial or Boyd's, then it's something else. It's not. It's not. Like the color is so spot on. There's no hallmark. From what I could see, this sculpt is not to any of the one manufacturers. It is a little slag. And see, there's no mark. There is no hallmark. Oh, Mosser. Mosser is who I also looked up. None of them. And I thought surely it had to be one of the three of them. Nope, sure not. Did an image search on both eBay and Google, but it doesn't come up. They did do frogs, but they did not have this sculpt. Look at that sculpt on him. Look at those bugged out eye, those lips, those luscious lady lips. He's waiting to be turned into a prince. It's a great Art Deco vibe to him. It definitely reads like early 19th century so far as the sculpt. He does have a textured or pebble glass effect to mimic kind of like his amphibious skin, but the eyes and the lips just get me. So it is in this brown slag. You are seeing the marbling right through here on his limbs underneath his little chin. You know what, Amy? I didn't try Westmoreland. I actually did not try Westmoreland. But look at that face. I don't know. It could be, but both of them, both Dagenhart and Westmoreland were so good about their home, but that doesn't mean that every piece is, doesn't mean that every piece is. He is 2 inches tall. He is but 2 inches, so he is just a great little itty bitty. He can go in just about anybody's home, apartment, doesn't matter. He is adorable, and I love, again, that the sculpt on him is very early. The sculpt is definitely very early. All right, Ms. Romans is in it to win it at 13. Thank you, Vicky. No chips, no cracks. He has yet to be officially identified. I can tell you he's not Imperial. He is not Boyd's. He is not Mosser. I can tell you who he's not. I just can't tell you who he is. Vicky's at 13, 2 inches tall, no condition issues. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ribbity. He's riveting. Jamie's got the high bid at 15. Uh-oh. There is our froggy face bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth the Voodoo. Appreciate it. Ladies, I do thank you for your bids. The high bid and a congratulations and thank you goes to Miss Jamie D. Miss Jamie D at 15. Congratulations and thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Jamie D. Jamie Dominique. Jamie, Jamie D. Had trouble with a real frog this morning. He said he wanted to stay in the pool. I said, no way, Mr. Frog. Right? Get out of the pool, frog. Jeez. Go be with like nature or something. Okay. Let's do. I'm going to do a big thing. Let's do two big things in a row. How about that? Let's go ahead and just do two big things in a row. Let's start this next piece off at $36. We have an early piece of Fenton in cobalt. Yes, in cobalt base. Okay, when I say cobalt base and early Fenton, what do you think I'm talking about? Do you know? Maybe you saw the preview pictures. How about some cobalt, bam, cobalt base, early Fenton. How about a carnival swan vase? Do you see that cobalt down there? How pretty is that color? Okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. This is a great size of the carnival, the swan vase to it. Excellent oil slick carnival effect to it. So you're getting all the colors in the rainbow. It measures, to be exact, 15 and 5/8 inches, 15 and 5/8 inches early Fenton carnival glass with the cobalt base. Okay. Cobalt, for whatever reason, whether it's because they didn't make a lot of it or because of the way that the base color helps to interact with the carnival effect, the carnivalized glass, right? I think it's beautiful. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And that carnival, or pardon me, the blue, I think really does lend itself well to read more of like the greens and the blues. Though, of course, you do get that marigold. You do have like the amethyst tones to it. Again, early Fenton, stop it, in a cobalt base with the carnival effect. We have a swan vase. Look at that. Look at just, ooh, it's metallic goodness. See, I like this. I'm not the biggest marigold fan. I'm just simply not. But this I can get into. This I can get into. Exact measurement, and we're measuring right here. So let's go from here to the base. That is where we are getting the 15 and 5/8 inches. So it is big, but it's not overwhelming, you know? All right, we're getting aggressive out there. I appreciate it. Catching up, catching up. Steel, okay. Doop, bloop, bloop. Alrighty, appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, thank you so very much. Steel 50 cent. Denise is in at 80. Miss Janet is in at 90. 15 and 5/8, no chips, no cracks. Early Fenton, cobalt base. Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, I love it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love that. Don't you? Uh-oh, it's getting cray cray. Seeing those just in cases come in. Oh, rainbow bid end. Don't you love it though? You know what this goes great with? Amethyst glass and brass. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B, for our rainbow bid end. Appreciate it. Agreed, Amy. That was one heck of a pew pew, Jana. My goodness, you came in right before that bid. And you guys, thank you so much for, of course, your bids. AC was in it at 90. Denise wasn't playing around. Neither was Janet. And she said, wait, boom. 155 to Miss Janet. It's a shock. It's a surprise. I know. You're all like, oh, she likes Fenton glass. I know. How would you ever tell? Janet Lady, congratulations and thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'll get you written down here. Alrighty. It is a beautiful piece. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just do it. We're going to go for it. This is one of my most favorite pieces of the sale. Deserves a sip of coffee. Um, I got a really good deal on it, so I'm going to start it at a really good deal. We're going to start it at $35 if anybody is interested. This is not the antique. This is not the antique version of it. Okay. If it were antique, it would be worth multiple thousands of dollars. I wish it was the antique version, but it is still a vintage version. So there is still some desirability to it. And you get this gorgeous porcelain base. Now, again, it is the contemporary. You do see that it does have crazing. There are no chips, there are no cracks. Okay. It is made in China, and that's okay because just because something says made in China doesn't mean that it's like, oh, this cheap, inferior, thrown together piece. No, it doesn't, folks. You do have to remember that China really created some of the most exquisite and finely detailed, more specifically glaze pieces in the world. Um, it is the one, the only. This is a solid piece of porcelain. Again, talking about glaze techniques, do you see that mirror finish on that? Look at this. This glaze technique was developed in China in the Queen Yong Queen Yong dynasty thousands of years ago. The glaze technique is called flambe. Okay. Do you see the colors? Thank you, Miss Anne. I appreciate it. It does. There, when I saw this, I was like, oh, the colors. That is because they use semi-precious and precious metals to create the color saturation on these. They use copper, silver, and nickel, and those are the bases to their glaze, and that is what is creating those deep glazes. Is that not stunning? It is this like this fuchsia right in here into this deep plum base. Do you see the striations in it? It is so mirrored and shiny. It is kind of hard to see, but look at that. Doesn't it look like a firework just exploding in the night sky? Again, it is a white porcelain base. Look at that glaze. Look at that technique. Again, colors are achieved through using copper, nickel, and silver. I just absolutely love it. And this is not, oh, it is reading pretty gosh darn good, but it is a deep, dark plum down in the base. Okay. I'm telling you, go ahead, check it out. Type in flambe, Flambe glaze. See what you find. See what you find. Like I said, I wish it was an antique piece. If this was an antique piece of flambe, it would probably be about $5,000 to $7,000, but it's still gosh darn beautiful. Okay. So developed in China. Yeah, it was made in China, but gosh darn it, guess what? The glaze is exclusive to China. So excellent, excellent piece. It has some great weight to it, especially when you consider that it's porcelain. Okay, let's do the underside here, the lip. I didn't even give you the measurement. We are at 11 and a half inches tall. 11 and a half inches tall. Vicky and Anne are in it. 11 and a half inches tall, flambe glaze. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. This is the image to today's thumbnail. Did you notice? Did you? It's true. Oh, Miss Joan S is in it at 75. Nope, Jody loves. There is our grape bunch bid, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. Jody had high bid at 57. Joanna, girl. Okay. So here is the thing. Thankfully, that was a pretty short auction. Do keep in mind with the just in cases, I do ask that you've been an active bidder up until that point. There's no harm, there is no foul. We all got to learn some way. So, Joanna, I do see your just in case is 75, but unfortunately, I didn't see bids prior to that. So I am going to go at 57 to Jody Loves History, Glass, and Cats. So, ladies, I do appreciate it. Again, there is no harm, there is no foul. We all learn together. Again, with the just in case, just bid. I would like you to have been bidding up to that point, just so that way everybody knows who the. No, don't. It's cool, girl. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I appreciate you being here. We all learn together, right? Congratulations, Jody Loves History, Glass, and Cats, lady. At 57, it's going to come to you. Excellent get. Great deal. Let me get you written down. I'm going to set that one down so I don't harm myself or it. And just to you guys, sometimes there's so much active bidding on a piece that it's hard to know who was and who wasn't bidding on a piece, but sometimes we catch it, sometimes we don't catch it. And that's okay too. That is okay too. Oh, Ruthie's passing out donuts. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Congratulations and thank you, Jody. All right, let's go. Let's see what you guys say. Oh, Heidi, guess what, girl? We're going to go visit you. We're going to Belgium. Belgium. Let's do it. I love this piece. Now, I am not the biggest ewer or pitcher, Pitcher fan. I'm just truly not. There's something about the sculpt that doesn't really do it for me. But then sometimes you just find, again, talking about a glaze technique, this is it. All right, I fell in love with the color palette in this piece. So we do have our made in Belgium, okay? Made in Belgium. Hey, Donut, how you doing today? I had lunch, so you're not going to make me as hungry as you normally would. And there are cookies and cupcakes over here. Just saying. So we do have a made in Belgium piece. Are y'all ready for it? Because I love the glaze, the colors, the way that it drips down. I love this piece. Look at this. Look at that deep navy indigo blue glaze at the bottom. Look at that brown. Kind of, it's a cross between a lava and a drip glaze, wouldn't you say? That's kind of where I'm at with it. It's a combo of lava and drip, but we do have that brown at the top swirling down into those blues. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Look at the shape on that one. She's a shapely one. Beautiful color on that piece. The measurement on it, we are at 9.5 inches tall. That is from the base to the point of the handle. Okay. So again, you were for your wine. Um, but this one's got just, it's an excellent shape to it. It's a little bit more sharp, but still has got fluid lines to it. But the glaze, the color on the glaze is what really did me in on this one. Miss Ellen is in it at 25. Thank you so much. Hey, Sash, how are you doing, lady? Fully glazed. I mean, if you want to serve your wine out of it, you could. I think it just makes a beautiful decorative piece. But if you love a bohemian kind of look, how good would this be with like your dried florals, your pom-pom grass popping out of this one? Maybe you want to use it as a floral vase instead of a ewer. You can certainly do that. As I said, it does appear from what I can see and feel to be fully glazed on the interior. I can't see all the way down in there, but it does, like I said, appear to be fully glazed. The color, look at that. Look at that front profile on it. Ooh, that is good. Stop it. Look at the color. It's the color, but the lines, the profile on it. This is fun too. With that dark, just straight down from the handle. Love it. Okay. No chips, no cracks, made in Belgium pottery. And one more time on the measurement, 9.5 inches tall. 9.5 inches tall here. Okay. So Miss Rose Blue is in it at 27. Do appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid and. Tracy's coming in at 35. Watch out. She just threw it down. She said, I know what's up. And again, made about, and that is hand etched in there. Oh, Miss Ellen, she threw in her, oh, she got in there right. Before that whiny poo bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Tracy, I do appreciate it. Everyone, thank you for your bids. Congratulations and thank you, Miss Ellen at 36. It is coming to you, lady. Get you written down. Thank you so very much. Which one? I'm digging this. And I think this is my favorite view of the piece. I love that brown just coming all the way down. Great lines, curves right here. That's my favorite angle, I think. Though I'm not mad. Definitely not mad. Second favorite, but definitely first. This is my favorite profile on it. Beautiful glaze. I do love that piece a lot. All right, set that down, y'all. Let's do some antique. Did we do antique? Well, Germany was the and the Fenton might have been. Might have been. Let's do. Okay, I'm gonna do this piece. I'm kind of hesitant to want to let it go, but I am gonna let it go because we can't keep everything. But I am gonna start it at 45 because she's old and she's in excellent condition. I love the color combination on this one. It is hand painted. It is, in fact, our second basket, our second glass basket. I said it. Look at that blue with the brown crest. I love the handles, very much almost like shell or wings. We do have a brown applied base. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the blue does in fact fluoresce, but look at that hand painting. The paint is in such good condition. Look at up here on the top. We've got like little strawberries. You see them right here and over here. We've got floral detailing. We've got like little, let's call them lacy suit, or what do they call them? White Susans? I forgot. This is gorgeous. There are no chips, there are no cracks. It is most definitely an 1800s piece of glass, and there are no condition issues to it. However, I will say this little dainty lady here, oh, she holds a secret. Yes, she does. So you see the basket, right? It's brown. We have some applied handles on this piece. On this one here, on this handle, it's not damaged, but when they did the pullback, when they did, I'll do, well, I'll show, I don't know if I'm going to get it to light up for you, Rose, but yeah, it's so bright in here. I mean, you can a little bit right in here, see a little bit of the fluoresce. Again, it's not like it's uranium glass glow. The reason that we like to see that is because it does indicate that it is an older piece of glass. Okay. So there is fluorescing, there is a green hue glow to the blue, but it's not like uranium glass, right? They used it in much lower quantities to achieve the blue color. But as I was saying, the handle is applied, okay? On this one back here, you'll be able to see it. She's got a thorn. You see that thorn right there? Listen, she's a sharp thorn too. Just want to let you know. So when you're unwrapping it, just keep that in mind. It's not chipped or cracked. You see, when they did the pullback, it just created this little thistle or this thorn right here. I mean, it's not like it's drawing blood, but I almost like, oh, I almost thought it was broke. I was like, oh no, oh no. But look at that hand painting, that enameling. It's not scratched up. A little tiny bit of wear to some of the gold on it. But look at the little dots going around the perimeter on the ruffle. Don't you? I think it's so cute. I love this color combination. It's a great color combination. The age, the condition, it just all added up into me being like, now that's a basket that I will buy. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. I do appreciate it. Mary Beth, Stephanie, Miss Ellen, Mary Beth, Stephanie, ladies, thank you so very much. Mary Beth is holding it at 60. Hey, Cindy J, how are you doing? I Brenda, same. I'm usually like, oh, but it's a basket. And then I saw this one. I was like, brown and blue? You're old. And I was like, oh, look at that painting. Stop. And it is on the sides too, both sides, might I add. The measurement on it is Victorian basket is 6 inches, 6 inches tall. So she's not a huge piece, but it has got an excellent presence to it. Okay, excellent. Every rose has its thorn, just like every dawn. Okay, anyhow. 6 inches tall. There are no condition issues to the glass or let me say not. There's a little bit of rubbing, and I mean nominal rubbing to the gold accents. But gosh darn, right? All right, let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be done. Right? Again, it just goes to prove that just because you're not typically into something doesn't mean that when done well, you can't love and appreciate it, right? Miss Stephanie's in at 61. Miss Ellen threw in her just in case. There is our strawberry bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I do appreciate it. Stephanie Lady, you have that high bid at 61, and thank you so very much. Miss Ellen threw in that just in case is 76, so at 62. Congratulations and thank you, Ellen. It's coming to you, lady. What a great get. Little jealous, but I know at least it's going to a good home. There is always that. So I can definitely it eases the pain of it all. All right, let me get myself a little bit better sorted here. There we go. All right. So I'm typing in start twice. Let's not do that. Let's do how okay, let's do another antique piece. Um, I don't typically have this stuff for sale because whenever I find it, I usually keep it, truthfully. Um, this piece is an excellent piece. I got a great deal on it, so we're going to start it off at a really reasonable rate. Okay. Again, it is an antique piece. This one is an antique earthen or pottery piece. It is Austrian. It does not have its hallmark, but I will tell you with 100% certainty that it is from a manufacturer called Royal Ducks. Okay. So here we're seeing the bottom. Okay. There is no hallmark on it, but it is a Royal Ducks piece. Everything that you're seeing on the front of this basket or bowl, if you will, they call it something, I forget. These have all been applied, and what makes this piece special is 90% of the time you're going to see the applied pieces be fruits, grapes, apples, peaches, pears. Rarely do you see florals, and not only is it a floral, but it is a poppy. Okay. Now, I do want to point out to you, as is pretty much par for the course, you do see that there are some flea bites on the petals. Okay. There are some flea bites on the petals. I am not mad at it. Okay. The fact that the petals are still fully present and not broken off, that is a rare treat. Okay. Yes. Would it be an even rarer treat if there was no flea bite? Oh, of course. But I'm gonna take it when I can get it. Look at that. Gorgeous Austrian Art Nouveau. They kind of produced the pieces prior to it kind of coming over to America. So it was an earlier Art Nouveau piece. Okay. Fully glazed on the interior, though I wouldn't call it food safe at this point. Lord knows what they used for their glazes in the day. We do have some sculptural detail here on the back to kind of mimic and finish up what is done on the front. However, it is obviously not nearly as detailed. Okay. So this is no, it's not from my collection. This is what Richard was like, I'm surprised you're selling it. I said, me too, but we're going to do it. So it is a royal ducks with the applied poppies. Again, the leaves that you're seeing on the front, every petal that you're seeing on the front, this little blossom right here, the leaf over here, all of those pieces have been sculpted and applied, fired on separately. Okay. Melinda's at 36. North Beach Soap is at 38. Let me get you the measurement and we'll do the countdown. So we have a total height, and that is to the handle here, okay? Total height at 5 1/8 inches. 5 1/8 inches. From branch to branch, handle to handle, we are looking at 10 inches. 10 inches from handle to handle, 5 1/8 at its tallest. There are flea bites to the petals. Again, I'm not mad at it. It's not so bad. The fact that the petals are there and fully present, that is a small miracle with these pieces. Okay. You guys, thank you again for the bids. And whoops, let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah, I do have a few of these pieces. That's a few. That's why I was like, I can sell this one. Though I will say, I was like, but those are in Pennsylvania and I'm here, so we're gonna roll with it. There is our flower bid, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. North Beach had her bid of 44. Laura threw in her just in case of 48, but not to be outdone was the one, the only KB EE. Lady, congratulations and thank you at 49. Beautiful piece. It is coming to you. I appreciate it. She said, damn, damn. I feel you, North. I feel you, North. Congratulations, KB. EE, it's coming to you, lady. All right, I'm going to set that one actually over here. All right, let's do. Okay, I want to do. Okay, let's do this because I love these. You're going to get a pair. I originally was going to do a choice. I feel some kind of way about that, if I'm to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and sell the pair. One has the original foil sticker, one does not. Okay. Where am I? Did I? Okay. You are getting the pair, not one, but two. We're going to start the pair off at $30. They each measure 10.5 inches tall. As I said, you're getting not one, but two. Let's talk about it. They are Chinese made and manufactured, though they are vintage. Okay. As I said, we have one foil sticker. Can I get it to focus? Maybe. It is made in China. It is called the Crystal brand. Okay. It is this gorgeous white cased glass vase with the cherry. Do you see that? Look at that. There's no chips, there's no cracks to it. And the beauty of it all to really top off that Asian look. Do you see that? It's like the onyx or the marble bases that, a lot of Asian decor, like they'll stick their vases on. Yeah, it's totally applied. So you're getting not one. Okay, Vicky's in it at 33. Stop it. Okay. Like I said, I was gonna do a choice, but I was like, oh, you're getting the coordinated set. Okay. Are they identical? No, you can see that there is some difference to the branches. I mean, they were made to mirror one another, but they're all handmade. So they're not going to be exactly identical, right? I think that can be forgiven. They are 10.5 inches tall. 10.5 inches tall. I love it. Again, we have a white cased glass vase. We have a green applied glass tree, if you will, and we have the red flowers on them. I think that they are absolutely beautiful. Again, there are no chips, there are no cracks. This is not for one. You are going to, in fact, get the pair. So talk about setting them on like end tables, on a fireplace mantle. I think that they do have like a little bit of an Asian flair, but they're not like if the Asian decor just isn't your thing, I think that these will still you could still use them in a more traditional home. Okay. 10.5 inches tall. There are no chips, there are no cracks. Again, the tree, the flowers, all of those have been applied. The base and the base have been sculpted separately and they are applied to one another. Okay. And it is the crystal. They are made in China. They are the crystal brand. They are, in fact, still vintage. Okay. Pair. Okay. Let's do the countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I think they're beautiful. It's just an unusual piece of glass, right? Tracy's in it at 40. Oh, Z Olive is in it at 43. There is our base bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Z Olive getting in there. A pew pew to you. Everyone, thank you for your bids. I do, of course, appreciate it. And congratulations and thank you again to Z Olive. Jamie, is that you, girl? Oh, no. Z Olive at 43. Thank you so very much. Bloop, bloop. There we go. We are rounding the corner, you guys. Yeah, we are. We're almost at the end of the sale, and I know it's only been an hour and 24 minutes, but yeah, that's where we're at. We're making really good time. So I think that we are going to do, in fact, the bonus item today. So let's do, I think, another wowie kind of item. Okay. Oh yeah, but if you are new, did I start saying that? If you're new, if you're a new buyer today, thank you so much. I do appreciate you being here. Please make sure to send out your contact information. It is simply the cult. Bye, Vicky girl. Have a good one. Be safe, okay? So the contact information is simply The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. The information that you're going to want to include is, of course, your real name, your YouTube username, your full shipping address. Most importantly, of course, is your zip code and the email address that you used for PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, that is totally okay. Send the same email with the same information. Just indicate that you'll need a guest link. I'll reply to that email. There'll be a link. You can check out utilizing PayPal without having to sign up for anything. You do enter in your shipping information. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like, but the added bonus is that you are going to still get the buyer's protection. Okay? But don't forget, otherwise, I can't send out your vintage. Alrighty, let's do another Wowie piece, shall we? This is a contemporary piece, though it has full antique vibes to it. Okay. Let me find it on here. Oh, yes. Okay, let's do this. I love this. 40. We're starting it at 40. Okay. When I show this to you, you're going to be like, that's contemporary. And this is interesting because this is actually something that we talked about during the excursion. And I had totally forgotten that I had this piece. More specifically, when you think about it, there are not really a lot of contemporary glass makers that aren't less expensive kind of glass manufacturers, and even less that are making more traditional or antique glass sculptural pieces, with the exception of the next one. This is, in fact, hand blown glass. Look at that Jack in the pulpit. Are you for real right now? Do you see that? Full mid-century mossy green goodness. Antique vibe. It is hand blown. We see the Poncel mark down there. Okay. We are starting it at 40. Stop it. This is a statement piece. This is full on a statement piece. It is 12 and a half inches tall. 12 and a half inches tall, traditional kind of jack and pulpit in that mid-century mossy or olive green. There are no chips. There are no cracks to it. Again, this is hand-blown glass. Bam! Out of Jamestown Glass House. It is the Colonial National Historic Park. So apparently, they have a park where there are artisans, glass artisans in Jamestown, Virginia. Okay. I didn't know this, but it was the first, where was it? The site of the first successful permanent English settlement in North America. So they use traditional glass blowing techniques to create their glass. Okay. No chips, no cracks. We are at 12 and a half inches tall. This Jack in the Pulpit is really cool because let's look at the back. Do you see how that got fused together? It creates almost a perfect square. Almost a perfect square, right? Because a lot of times this is more like pointy, it's like flat. Look at that. And yeah, I am going to include the card in there with it. Okay. But a beautiful piece of glass with a much more traditional look. That's what we were talking about, glass manufacturers, and they're not making more traditional kind of pieces. They're making more avant garde, more art glass than they are something in the lines of this, like baskets or Jack in the Pulpits, right? All right, Miss Karen Radford, lady, is in it at 40. Stacy is in it at 45. Again, Jamestown, Virginia, whoop, glass house. Stop it. Gorgeous jack in the pulpit. No chips, no cracks, 12.5 inches tall. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oops, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Well, Leanne, I appreciate you being here. Lady, stop. Thank you. See, there are great people out there in chat. Definitely make you feel right at home. Appreciate you guys. It's all about in community. Ruthie girl, you said salad bid end? That's okay. I'll take it. Salad bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Thank you very much. Keeping me on my toes. Let's do it. Miss Karen Radford had high bid at 50. Becky C also had a bid of 50, but Becky C threw in a sneak attack. Oh, Karen, you just in case came in right after the bid end. I do appreciate it. Becky C, lady, at $51. Congratulations and thank you. Becky C, I got you written down. Donuts and salad aplenty out here. Donuts and salad aplenty. Man, let's hold that over here so I don't damage your bracket. Stay right there. Jamestown card goes with it. Let's do something not glass or pottery. Let's do wood. Okay. All right. I'm going to start the lot, and this is 10 pieces. You are getting all 10 of these. We're going to start it off at $25. If, of course, anybody is interested, you're going to get this bagged lot here. There are 10 in here. These are all wood, hand-carved totems, traditional Native American totems. Again, all 10. They're coming to you. There is no choice. You get all 10. Some of the animals, I have no idea what they are, but we're going to go through it together. Maybe you can tell me. Look at this. These are all wood hand carved. Welcome back, Rose Blue. You see the wood grain on it? So I believe this is like a buffalo, to my opinion. They all are about 1 to 2 inches, depending. So again, all wood, all hand carved. You see the wood grain in there. So you're going to get the buffalo, little fetishes. Oh, here we go. Look at that. There's even a little pig. There's a pig. Sure are. Spooky pig. You're going to get the spooky pig. All wood, all hand carved. I think this is a kangaroo. Pretty sure. It's a kangaroo. These are just fun. They're little gifts or kind of tuck them around. Hey, Maria, how are you doing today? Hey, Lisa, how are you today? And Tracy, ladies, thank you for being in the chat today at the sale. Do appreciate it. So that is 3. Number 4, I don't know. Is it a turkey? Could it be a turkey? Could be. That is number 4. Number 5, I think that's supposed to be a donkey. Pretty sure it's a donkey. Number 6, I think this is a deer. A partridge, a rooster. See? To be determined. It is a to be determined bird, right? It's a bird. There's a little deer. Deborah, I got you at 25, lady. Thank you very much. Cat, large cat. They don't stack. No, these, well, you know what? Maybe, you know what? I feel like you probably, oh my gosh, you probably can. Yeah. You can get them to stack. I don't know, how well or how structural they would be. But I do think that this is a large cat, like a panther, bobcat, a mountain lion, something like that. Tracy West is in at 26. This, I believe, is a little old horsey. Nay. All in really good condition. There is even an elephant, because why not? 26, Miss Tracy West. Thank you. That is number 9. And last but not least, we got the bunny. Yeah, we do. Okay. So again, it is for all 10 of the hand-carved totems or wood fetishes. You're getting every single one. There's no choice to be had. You get everything. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. I'm going to show them in reverse. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. I do appreciate it. I just think that they're really fun. You could use them for game pieces again. I think that's the buffalo. That one looks a little wonky, right? Kanga, hippity hoppity hippity hop. Mystery fowl, bird, cockadoodle doo, maybe. I don't know. Deborah's got high bid at 31. There's our tree stump bid end. I see what you're doing there, Ruthie. There it is. I got you, lady. Thank you very much. A high bid and a congratulations to Miss Deborah, lady. You were getting all 10 of the totems at 31, lady. Congratulations and thank you again. Miss Deborah Rowe. Get it, get it, get it. 2, 4, 5 items are left, you guys. 5. That's right. So if you're just joining, don't worry, there's still 5 items. Maybe you'll love one of those 5 items. Let's go ahead and do some antique Nippon. We're going to go to Japan now, right? Land of the rising sun. Let's do it. We've got a piece of hand-painted Nippon that we're going to start at just $15. There are no condition issues to it. Let me take the lid off so I don't drop it. Show it to you guys. Again, we have our stamp down here, hand-painted Nippon. Obviously, it is a 3-footed hand-painted trinket dish. We have beautiful pink flowers painted on all 4 of the sides. Okay. Similar, but not same. And then we have this absolutely beautiful lid. There are no chips. There are no cracks. Are they dogwoods? They kind of do look like it. Kind of do look like it. And of course, the finial on the top is made to mimic the hand-painted flower details that we see along the dish. Now, I will say this. This is a combination. If you're not familiar, the flowers are transferred on. And then to enable them to put on hand painted, they did hand paint all of the outlines, kind of like the shadows. So they were able to put on hand painted because it is, in fact, hand painted. But the totality, I don't know if I'm going to get the dots to come up or not, but the flowers are transferred on. Okay. You can, in real life, it's in like here, pardon me, there's like blue and you're seeing the dots. Okay. So it is a combination of transferred as well as hand painted. No chips, no cracks. I absolutely love these pieces. They are very traditional, but I still think that you can blend them into a modern home with no problem. The total height on it from feet to the top of the finial there, we are at 5 inches. 5 inches on that one, Melissa. 5 inches, right? I'd still go blind trying to paint the outline to those flowers on, though. I really, truly would. Notice the little white dots. Those, of course, are hand painted on. Alrighty, 16. Nope, to 20 to Miss Fair. All right, guys. 5 inches tall, no chips, no cracks. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. I love the little feetsies on it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a boudin. Melissa says cosmos. Is that a flower? I don't know. All right, I think we can flip everything over to here. Oh, Ms. Blow is coming in out of nowhere. Go ahead. Whoop, dogwood, flower bid, and thank you, Ruth B. You ladies was out there sneaking. I'm just observing. Chloe came in at 24. Appreciate you, lady. Vicky girl, back just in time. I do appreciate it. Oh no, Vicky girl. I thought Miss Michelle had that one. Nope, she did. Miss Romans, lady. Congratulations and thank you again at 33. It's coming to you. All right. Vicky Roman. All right. Let's do. Yep, we're gonna do this one next. Am I gonna do this one next? Yes, I am. I'm gonna start it off at $25. Yes, I am. 25. There's no chips. There are no cracks to the piece, and it stands at its tallest at 8, to be exact, 8 1/8 inches. 8 1/8 inches. Boom. Okay. It's what color do we want to call this? Like a mauve, a kind of like a mauve with an applied green and yellow floral vase to it. Lovely ruffled top. It is, of course, a cased glass. We're seeing that white interior. Perfect to put your yellow flowers in. We do have a flower bouquet over here, but the vase is way too heavy for me to pick up and mess with right now. So you're gonna have to trust me. It goes great with yellow flowers in it. Lavenders and greens also go beautifully in here. I'm really just feeling the need to be I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do it. Y'all, I can't. I'm not going to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to have a mess. All right. Ginger is at 28. Stacy is at 29. You certainly don't have to use it as a floral vase, though we would say if out of all of the pieces, the glass is the way to go. But just remember, don't let the water sit in there and dry out. Otherwise, you can kind of get that cloudiness to it, and it can be a huge pain to get out. But with the case glass, you don't have to worry about as much, but just for kind of like good housekeeping. Okay. Baby's breath would be lovely. Just some baby's breath in here. I love the simplicity of that, Maria. That would be beautiful. Of course, yellow roses. My mother's favorite. Hi, Mom. My mother's favorite are yellow roses. So you could do a gorgeous yellow rose bouquet in there to kind of pick up on that applied flower. Okay. No chips, no cracks to the piece at all. Show you the back. It's plain, it's simple. It's giving you a little bit more of like a mid-century vibe with that green applied detail to it, right? It does. It reads a little bit more mid-century that way. But of course, you turn it around, there's that beautiful yellow rose, a little bit more traditional. All right, Ginger's in it at 31. Miss Sharp is saying, hi, Wanda. Um, Let's do the countdown for you. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bit end. Get that out. 8 and again, 8 1/8 inches to be exact. Ginger's throwing it that just in case up 40. Diamond bid. Okay, Ruthie. Diamond bid and thank you, Ruth the Boo. Now, Ginger, you had the just in case of 40, but guess what, lady? As you probably have already figured out, you didn't need it. No, you didn't. So at $31, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you, Ginger lady. All right. Thank you. First purchase, I believe, from me. I'm flattered. All right. Let's do another piece of Fenton, a small piece of Fenton, a mossy green goodness piece of Fenton. Yeah, I'm going to start it off at $12. And 12 is a popular number today. We've got a mini Fenton, mossy or not avocado. Let's just stick with moss, okay? Yawning, pardon me. My goodness. It is Fenton. Now, this is stamped, so 1971. pretty classic for that decade, right? 70s, mossy green, the ambers, the clears. It's a cutie. Look at that little swung vase. Look at that little swung vase. It's okay. It's 7 3/8 inches at its tallest. 7 3/8 at its very tallest. Oh, thank Ginger says my husband always gave me yellow roses because we were best friends. That is so lovely. What a great, thank you for sharing that with us. Oh, everybody's all adorable, they say. Adorable. All right, Miss AC, Miss Chloe, thank you. There is no fluoresce on this one. I don't think it comes as a big surprise to anybody. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. It's in that colonial green. I should have said that's what I should. Colonial green because it is of course Fenton. We do have our stamp down there. And at its tallest pull, which is here in the back or side now, it's 7 3/8 inches. 7 3/8 inches. So not a huge one, small spaces. Kind of want to give yourself some different shapes, some different sizes. Here you go. All righty, Miss Janet is in it to win it at 25. Thank you everyone for your bids. Sash is coming in it at 28. Ladies, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do the countdown for you. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and hymns of the bells. Ooh, we got some bids. We've got some just in cases coming in. Ooh, Janet does not want to be. Oh, nope. Oh, there's our Shamrock bid and thank you, Ruthie B. Rose, welcome back. Do appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. Y'all were throwing in them just in cases there in them last couple of seconds. Sash Glowy Fenton. So Sash 39. However, Janet came in with that just in case of 55. So at $40, congratulations, Miss Fenton. She's getting another piece of Fenton glass. Yes, you are. And that'll go in, that'll easily go in your other box with your larger Fenton swung vase. All right, well, 37. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right, our last official item, and we do have plenty of time for our bonus item. It is a smaller vase. Guess what? Guess what? Didn't I just say this number was popular? We're starting it at $12 today, you guys. There are no chips, there are no cracks. It very well could be earlier Ellie Smith. I'm not entirely sure though. So we've got a gorgeous piece of amethyst or black glass. I think I'm going to be able to get it to come through for you. Oh, there, you see it right there. So it is amethyst glass, though, of course, you all know it does read black because it's so thick. I love this little squatty vase, and I love it because they're like little lion toesies down here. Look at those little lion feet. You know, are they supposed to be lion feet? I don't know, but that is what I see. Maybe you see little kitty cat feet. Doesn't it look like it would be a cat? Stop it. Like I'm gonna pull it down and then there's the cat. You know, it's just a bed vase. You see what I'm saying? It's totally cat feet. But it is, of course, on four sides. There are no chips, there are no cracks. There we go. Full amethyst effect for you. Meow feet. Chubby toes, chubby little toes. You are seeing that, yeah? Yep, okay, I'm seeing it on the screen. So it's so cute. I love it. And it's just a little one, but it's got a great presence to it. Do you know what this goes really well with? The moss green. Yeah, the colonial green. Add a little bit of brass in here. Super luxe. That with the brass, super bohemian. You don't have to have everything be white, cream, and beige and macrame to be bohemian. No, you don't. Why don't you dress it up a little bit? How about playing around with those three colors as your accents? Add a little panache to your setup, right? Dare to be different. Alrighty, no chips, no cracks. That is the little kitty cat, the little nubitos. And the measurement on it, you might want to know that. It is at its tallest 5 3/4 inches. 5 3/4 inches. Let's go ahead. Melissa is in at 23. You guys, thank you for the bids. Melissa, girl, did you? No, because Jamie G was at 22. I got it. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Amethyst Powerish. There it goes. Isn't that a great color? It's electric. Do, 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 do. Ooh, y'all, it's in them last seconds. Crystal ball, bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Melissa, I do see your 35. It did come in after the bid end. Sash, oh, almost a pew pew because McQueen Laber came in with that just in case of 41. There's a lot of bids. This is where it gets tricky. See. Okay. So as I said, and there is no reason to apologize. There's no reason. We learn together. Everybody figures it out. I am double checking and verifying. So I am going to default to Sash at 40. McQueen, I do appreciate, of course, your just in case. But again, with just in cases, I do ask that you've been an active bidder up to that point, just simply so that everybody kind of knows who the players are. But again, don't apologize. It's I appreciate you being here and you got to figure it out one way or the other. So I appreciate it. But a congratulations and a thank you to Sash Kapow at $40. It is coming to you, woman. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. You okay, Sharina? Don't necessarily sound that great, but yeah, all right. Thank you for being so gracious, McQueen. Bonus item, and it is going to be our last item of the sale. It's been a hot minute since I've had any, so I'm excited to bring these out to you. These are definitely in a super mid-cinch color. That's going to be my next apparel. Don't, if anybody comes out with mid-cinch t-shirts, you let them know. Be like, I know where you got that from. All right. How about we do, I didn't even put a price on it. Let's start it at, well, why not? Why not? $12. Thank you, Ruth B. We're starting it at $12. Let's do some mercury glass garland, but let's do it in a completely mid-century color. Y'all, I'm not talking about blue. I'm not talking about pink. No, I'm not. I'm talking about another color that is a little unusual for mid-century glass garland. How about chartreuse? Let's talk about chartreuse mercury glass garland. Let's talk about 106 inches. This is bead length. The string is longer. I only measure your beads, okay? As always, like I said, there's extra string here. That measurement does not include the string. It is only the bead. It is only the bead measurement. Okay. There are, I think, about 5 popped beads. You're seeing kind of like the wonkiness here. That is the pop beads. So 106 inches. I was smart enough to do that calculation before I went live. That means you are getting 8 feet, 8 inches, 8 feet, 8 inches of chartreuse. Stop. Chartreuse mercury glass garland. Yeah, you are. I don't know that I've ever had chartreuse. I've had the pink and the blue and silver and red and multi. I don't know that I've ever just come out with chartreuse. You guys, thank you. Oops, shoot. Thank you for the bids. I do appreciate it. I think I'm caught up. KBEE. KBEE, you're outbidding yourself. You are the first 22. Karen, I'm seeing, pardon me, also at 22. That is the color of your couch. Stop it. Do you have hot pink pillows on there? Do you have hot pink pillows on there, Karen? With the chartreuse. All right, 106 inches, translating to 8 feet, 8 inches. Chartreuse, mercury glass garland. Yeah, there are about 4 or 5, maybe, pop bulbs on there. Keep in mind the measurement is only your bead length. Okay, so here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So you do have pink on there, flamingos. Color is still nice and bright and shiny and vibrant on these. I do hope that's coming across for you guys. Shiny, shiny chartreuse, shiny, shiny chartreuse. All right, Karen. Oop, sash, but glowy, there is our ombre puzzle piece bid, and thank you, Ruthie B. You guys, thank you for the bids, the just in cases coming in hot and heavy there at the end. Karen had a high bid at 25 KBEE. I see your just in case. Sash and Glowy were duking it out. So Glowy had that high just in case of 52. That means at 41 to Miss Glowy Girl Lady. Oops, I just turned. Chloe, congratulations and thank you. 8 feet 8 inches of chartreuse. Chartreuse. This would go good with your Vaseline and uranium, lady. That would be fun. You could use that year round. All righty. Well, guys, that was our bonus item. I thought, why not, right? That is today's sale. It was short, it was sweet, it was fun. I think we still had a good variety of items. I want to first say, before I get into anything else, a huge shout out, a massive thank you to our one, our only Miss Ruthie B. Round of applause once again for her assistance today, taking a lot of time out of her day to help me out here. I really do appreciate it, lady. You always do an excellent job with the bit ends. So thank you so very much. To each and every single one of you out there today, whether I got to be background noise, I got to be a lunch buddy, I was a distraction for the day, you were here just to watch, you were here in chat and in community and in fellowship. I appreciate every single way. But again, it's a business, and I most certainly do appreciate every purchase today. So thank you guys so much. Remember that there is no one way that is ever too small to support a content creator, especially a reseller. It all adds up into my ability to be up here on screen and to get to do this. It has been a wild and crazy and unexpected ride. That is most certainly for sure. I have each and every single one of you out there to thank for it, and I do appreciate it truly. Again, if you are a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, I'm so glad that you decided to come back or to check it out. Please make sure to go ahead and send me that contact information right here at the.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. I will, of course, be sending out invoices this evening, so do keep your eye out for that. I will not be back until Tuesday, but I will be back with my partner in crime, Miss Misty Pate, otherwise known as Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. We are going to have our weekly Tuesday sale, 1 p.m. Eastern, on Misty's channel. And again, that is Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. And of course, I will be back next Wednesday with a solo sale here on the Cult of Vintage. You guys, thank you so much. I hope that you all have a great weekend. Have fun, be safe. Remember, if you're going to get into trouble, don't get caught. All right, guys. I'll see you all next week. Thank you, guys. Thank you again, Ruthie. Bye, guys.